Morning, guys. So it's Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. So, guys like to call me cheap, so I'm just going to show you how I make my tack rags. Paper towel. We'll just let this dry. We're just going to let that dry now for about an hour, and it'll be all set. And I'll use it as my tack rag to go over the vehicle. Just started hitting some of the areas. So the flat surfaces always seem to collect dust. So I went over those with the 1000 grit. But as I move down, the sides don't seem to be that bad. So I'm not going to sand the sides. I'm just going to hit that flat surface that I did. And then I'll be ready to apply my second coat. So yesterday I worked on this piece here. Got another coat of paint on it. I'm in my little tent area here. Had to do that to keep the leaves from falling on me while I'm working, but this has got the first coat of the paint on it, and again it's going to have to be sanded and another coat put on it, but not yet. I'm wondering if I want to put the piece on the van and then shoot it the second coat right on the van truck, so it'll be assembled, and if I won't have a, just in case I do make a little scratch or something putting it on, I wouldn't want to have to do a touch-up. Maybe I'm better off to stick it on there now, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I can't make my mind up. I can get my friend to come over and help me, I guess, put it on, but that way I don't scratch it. Kind of thinking the same thing with the hood and the tailgate. Maybe I'll just get my friend to come over. But I'm going to be shooting the next coat of blue on here. Just letting the compressor build up. So on the next coat, I'll add the Japan dryer again. I'm going to add a little bit more in this time. Usually I put 2 capfuls to a quart. I'm going to put 3 capfuls now. I don't have quite a quart here. It's about 3/4. So, and what this does is it dries the paint rapidly. So within 4 hours there won't be any problem with dust or anything sticking into it. So I did 2.5 caps in there. There are instructions on here to tell you how to mix it for different paints. I've just found over the years that if I put 3 caps to a quart, works fine. That's just what I go with. Don't need to be too scientific on it. You can't put too much. You can only put not enough, I guess. Get that stirred up and get it poured into the gun. My compressor, I drained the compressor and I let it sit all night with the valve open to make sure, because I was starting to see a little bit of moisture coming up in my hose. Another thing I noticed with this compressor is when I'm doing like a long amount of spraying, it runs out of air. It can't keep up. I noticed that when I was painting the house, I had to take a break like every 4 or 5 minutes. Let the compressor build back up again. It's got a nice sized tank. Probably like, 30-gallon tank, but it doesn't have the compressor to use. It doesn't have a huge compressor on. It's only a 110, unit. And that's all I need. I basically use it just to blow my tires up and stuff. I don't do a lot of paint work. So let's get some paint flying here. Let me just put it on hold a sec. So I bought this tape, made in the USA. That's And it's working pretty well. It's a lot better than that blue tape that I got. It's still a painter's tape. It comes off easy, but it's not peeling off like the blue tape was. So far so good on that.